Good afternoon. Afternoon snackers, 12 p.m. on Wednesday the 15th of April. Is this the snack you're after? Who's in? Good afternoon. I think George and Bob, I think you just came over the line together, just there, like Seb Coe and Steve Ovett in the 84 Olympics. Ish. Who else? Come on. Wales is in. New name, I think. Shraddha, are you new? Welcome, come on in. Great to see ya. This is the preamble. This is where we're all vying for positions. Oh, right, Joy, let me get this right. Killaloe. Very sunny Killaloe. Tell me that's right. Please tell me that's right. Dear. So, Ireland, Wales, Scotland and England, all in. Good to see you, sunny Edinburgh. Thank you, Kate. Gospel. This is preamble, and I have a dedication for today's preamble. The dedication is a happy birthday, happy 70th birthday to Sandra, from your loving husband George. Have a very, very happy birthday, Sandra, and so sorry that you can't get to North Yorkshire, where you planned to be for this celebration. You've got us instead. Not the same, I know. Not the same, I know. Who else is in? Andrew Scott, thank you. Bex from over the hill in Havantshire. I am indeed over the hill from Gosport to here. Hello Penny, Sue MC. Lunchtime crew in the house. Claire, you joined an hour ago and you're in Preston. You haven't been waiting for us here for an hour, have you? Did you mean join the group, I think? Great to see you. Come on in, Preston. Cooey from Hove. Another birthday. What am I, the birthday dedication person? Happy birthday to Seb's dad. Stop rocking. Sorry, am I making you feel queasy, Penny? It's because I'm kneeling on my knees. My knees are struggling. 30 seconds and then we're going to do it. Claire from Wilmslow. Another Newbury. 2 Claires. One from Preston, one from Wilmslow. Hello Italy. Come in Tuscany. Hello Kathy. Holding steady on these numbers, folks. Thank you. This must mean you're up for some movement. So, without further ado, and just while I just do the formal intro, have you got something cushion-like to hand? Something like this that's going to feature very soon. Ready, steady, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, my name is Bex Towley from Later Life Training. Welcome to Wednesday the 15th of April, movement snack number 2. It's the 12 p.m. movement snack. This is our second 10 minutes of movement in the benefits bag today. And we're in week 4, so some of you have hours and hours of extra minutes. And just delighted to see that people are still joining the group and joining the movement snack mission. In this lunchtime snack, we have a slightly different focus. Each movement snack has a different focus. We did mobility this morning at 8 a.m. This movement snack now is going to focus on more strength activities, and specifically today a little bit more work around ankles and lower limb, plus we're going to crowbar in some upper body as well. All of these movement snacks, all of these movements are accumulating over time, are over and above all the other things that you're doing. It's in addition to, and gives us time to be more mindful of how we move and to optimize our movement. Let's do it. So please pick your position in sit or in stand. I'm in my usual lunchtime corner where I have lots of external support. I've got a wall here that I can use for balance and strength. I've got a fixed surface here where I can also give myself some support, and here's my chair. So whether you prefer to sit or stand, take up your position, adopt your position, hand on some support if you need, and we're going to start with our first just 1 minute of circulation boosting. So we start every movement snack with this circulation boosting activity. It's a steady walk, march, whatever you want to call it, on the spot, but being more mindful of your ankle, your feet position, steady pace with a lifted posture, standing a little bit more upright than you normally do, and bringing in a steady arm march as and when you're ready. So this could be alternating arms if you want some external support, or it could be both. Keep going with that standing circ boost. Here's the seated option. Seated option is hip walk forward, so we're just past centre in the chair. Backside balance and anchored to the chair here, and we too start our circulation boosting actions, really trying to get the feet, ankles and toes involved. The march comes from the feet, not from the hips. Have a think about that, and then as and when, bringing in the steady arm march, 1 or 2, or it might be more comfortable to bring the hands lightly together, or it might be more comfortable for you to do upper and lower body separately. Pick your position, pick your rhythm. The right pace is your pace. This is just a minute to boost the circulation, reset and position posture, lengthen longer in the middle here, and then after that minute of circulation boosting, we should feel I want a deeper breath and nothing more. I'm not out of breath or breathless. Just before we continue into more specific work around ankles and feet, could we take just a little bit more ankle mobility? So if you're in seated, pick up the foot just lightly off the floor and just take some more ankle movements. Press the toes forward and squeeze the toes back. Just do 3, 4 or 5 of those on each foot in seated. And in standing, could we just take a lift off of the heel only? Can you see? So I'm leaving the balls of the feet behind. And I'm just trying now to get my toes involved as well. But I'm just preparing the ankles a little bit more, because the activity we're now going to do is specifically to strengthen the ankles. It's 1 of 2. And you need your cushion, please. I need everyone to sit down for this, so find the chair, feel for the chair on the backs of the legs and slowly come to seated. Feet are flat, cushion is between the knees, this helps fix the knee position. We're just going to try 4 or 5 of these now, just so you get the movement, and then you can add crowbar some more in later today. Can you see? My toes start slightly forward. The movement here is to sweep the feet out and up. So my little toe is like coming up the side of my shin, and then down and bring the toes together. And then we sweep in and up and take a pause after each one. Now, if it helps to look what's going on, have a glance down, but do stay lifted here, hands supported, and then just try that. Now, it might feel, this movement might feel quite small. This strength activity requires mobility as well. So persevere with it. As you can see and feel, this one is really targeting the outside and the inside of the ankle. So when we walk, we don't only move the foot in this direction. When we're on slopes or uneven surfaces, we really need to have strength and mobility all around the ankle. And that's what this one focuses on. This strength around the ankle area directly links into our balance reactions and feeling steady on feet. Happy with that one? Last time. Sight angle. It's not just a sweep out. Let me show you what it's not. That might help. It's a sweep out and up. And then a down and in and up. And it might take a while. The mobility of that as well. So take a pause, have a little bit of that. If you're in seated, take the feet forwards and just take some toe raises here. And if you're in standing, just take the foot slightly forward, just take a couple of toe raises here, a couple of toe raises here. And how much range of movement do you have when you just lift the toe off the floor? Just be aware of that. Because the next strength activity is toe raises, and it's focusing on strengthening the front of the shin. And we need toe raises to pick up the floor, to clear the floor for when we walk. In seated, take the feet slowly forwards. Your toe raises in seated, the toes come up, have a little pause here, and then see how slowly you can lower. That's your version. In standing, you've got a couple of options. It's going to challenge your balance, but I don't want it to. So can I ask and invite you please to take up lots of support. I'm going to show on the wall here so you can see. Hold on for support. I'm going to turn slightly sideways. Keep your backside tucked in. Everything lifted, toes come up, and then slowly lower. Now, can you see here, my toes come up, but very little else of me moves. I'm definitely using the wall for balance. Could be a side here, toes up, and release. Now, you might get a little bit of weight shift back, but I don't want a lot. The other way you could do this is with your backside on the wall, feet slightly forward, and you can rehearse the toe raise here without concern for balance because my hips are on the wall. This will feel quite strong here in the front. In previous movement snacks, we do lots of heel raising work, don't we? Do lots of this stuff, but we need to be strong in the front as well. So that's the toe raises. Just to finish off the set, let's do some heel raises, either here on the wall or here on the support. And in the chair, for this one, you bring the feet back a little bit and then squeeze the heels up this way. Just to say, I want to add, if ankle and footwork isn't appropriate for you for whatever reason, I'm going to suggest that you focus on your buttocks and on your posture lift here. So lots of glute squeezes here, and lots of hip walking in and out of the chair. So if feet and ankles aren't an option for you, focus on buttocks, glute squeezes and hip walking actions here. Continue with that. In stand, we're going to go for heel raises. This is a push up onto the balls of the feet. Can you see me? And the slow lower. If you want to progress this, we can. Push up on 2 feet, take 1 foot away and lower on the other. That's one way to add resistance to this. 1 foot away and lower the other. But only do that option if you can do some really a good set of 10, 12 heel raises. Okay, we've done outside, inside of ankles, front and back of calves. Let's just put in, please, a few wall presses. So in seated, you're here. Elbows come back, fingertips up, press and squeeze as if you have an invisible force. That's the seated option. In stand, options are step and press, step and press. You can leave the hand behind for balance if you prefer. This one, so this upper body, this functional pushing is really important for pushing our own body weight in bed to turn, off the floor, in and out of chairs, in and out of bath, in and out of seats and car seats, etc. So this really functional pushing activity. If you're happy to add a little bit more weight behind that, both feet here, press and extend. We're also getting some wrist and strength work here also. So take your time, press and push away. Because I can't help myself, I'm going to crowbar in a couple of extra sit to stands, heels back and down. So either jockey lift, so push through the floor, lift the backside off, or if you can, power up to full stand, all the way up, and now slow, 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 slow. Hover, 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 all the way down. So the slower we sit, the more strength work we're asking of legs. When you come up to stand, or even a half stand, drive the heels into the floor, shift the weight forwards and up, have a rest. That's the strength activity movement snack. We did inverter, everter in the ankles, inside, outside of ankles, front and back of lower limb. We did some upper body. We did some toe raises, heel raises, and some sit to stands. Now these are just movement snacks. I'm just giving you thoughts and ideas. Take those things and crowbar them into your day whenever you're stood in the kitchen or the garden. Just think about sitting down a little bit slower every time you sit. The key to optimising movement is to make it part of your routine, crowbar it into activities you're already doing. 10 minutes in the back. See you back at 4 for a different focus. Calm, weight sway and stretch. Thank you very much. Keep on moving. Heel raises into your daisies, jockey lift and sit to stand whenever you can. See you later. Bye bye.